All right, we are going to go live. And usually I go on cam and I will cam up, but today I just thought I would just bloviate for you and just be here and be honest with you today. And I just wanted to show you a little bit about what I observe here. Hopefully you guys can see this.
Fuck these fascists! 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 Fuck these fascists!
Now, that's just a few of the things that one would have to deal with, I guess, if you're a conservative in this country, trying to get what you be able to speak and this or that. And yeah. But that's the way it is, I guess, in this society today. We are faced with a lot of posers out there, a lot of people who think that it's a rather good idea to be hyperbolic and to be foolish and arrogant and all of the rest. But it's important to be. I think it's important to be. Important to be tough more than it is to be mean. And I'm not tough. I'll be honest with that. And I can be mean and self-righteous, just like these leftists here who are shouting down people they disagree with. It certainly is what it is. And I'm trying hard to be an observer. Who is this woman with, oh, there we go. I remember that picture. It's of a lady. I don't want to get into that. But just looking at my Twitter feed, let's see this.
And it's hugely important. It doesn't have the time to touch on everything that is a priority. So look, a speech like this.
That speech was over 2 hours long. I didn't watch it, by the way. And the only reason I really didn't watch it is because, and I didn't watch Trump's speeches either, just because I just find it to be a waste of time. You know? And we're filled with a lot of posers out there. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene says she, let me just hear what she says. Here we go. She went to Nick Fuentes' little adventure here. So let's see what she has to say.
So tonight, I'm calling for an American revival, a revival of spirit, a revival of courage, a revival of unity, a revival of victory, and most importantly, a revival of faith, a faith that relies on our God to conquer the enemies that want to destroy our way of life. We need to reject the politics of race and division. We need to come together as one American family and put America first.
Now let's see what the responses are, because let's see this. Here we go.
Into our government offices right now. Okay, they are. You saw after midterm elections what we saw, so many Muslims elected. I don't know the exact number, but there were quite a few. What, we had that woman out of Minnesota. Now she's going into Congress and she's got to wear a head covering. You know, they want to put their hand on the Quran and be sworn in. No, you have to be sworn in on the Bible. But we have an Islamic invasion into our government offices. Now, yes, we have, I'll say this, we have freedom of religion in this country that protects anyone to have any kind of religion that they want. And that's great. That's one of our freedoms, right? But I'm sorry, anyone that is a Muslim that believes in Sharia law does not belong in our government. There is
Well, he pointed out something there. I mean, and to make a point out of that, and this guy, Malley, he's making a lot of points that, oh, there we go with this Nick Fuentes.
Execution was very good. She looked very presidential, I would say. I don't know if I necessarily support a woman president, but she looked very presidential, very statesman-like, stateswoman-like. That was good. Immigration moratorium, someone pointed out. Secure the border, deport all the illegals. Very good. Pro-life. Talked about sexual deviancy. That was all very, very, very good. Very exciting. Someone says, didn't say Judeo-Christian. Yeah, talked about globalists. So much good stuff there. A lot of good stuff in there. A lot of good stuff in there. That was impressive. So well done, well done. Can we get an 07 in chat for Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene? That was excellent. That was 10 out of 10. Truly impressive. We all need to be doing what she's doing. We want to have 250 Marjorie Taylor Greenes in Congress. We want to have 30 Marjorie Taylor Greenes in the Senate. We want to have a Marjorie Taylor Greene in the White House, somebody like that. We want them all over. We want them to be running things.
That is Nick Fuentes. And then there's someone taking a poop and putting out Marjorie Taylor Greene and Bobert. I guess they screamed something during the and this person put out New York pizza and Papa John's. I guess that's funny. Let's take a look at this.
But I never thought I'd see one here in the United States.
Q is a patriot. We know that for sure.
That's Marjorie Taylor Greene's America.
Marjorie Taylor Greene expressed support for executing Democratic members of Congress.
Taylor Greene said that a plane did not hit the Pentagon on 9/11.
Her twisted conspiracy theories may have made her famous, but they haven't done a damn thing to help the people here in our district. Now I'm running for Congress because Georgians deserve better. Better health care, COVID relief, and real representation. My childhood wasn't easy. When I was 11, I moved into a children's home because my parents couldn't support me. So I learned to deal with bullies at an early age. At 18, after graduating high school, I joined the Army. My first overseas deployment was at an intelligence listening post in Central Europe on the doorstep of communism. I spent a decade in combat zones in Iraq and Afghanistan as a contractor for the Department of Defense and held top secret security clearance. I've witnessed firsthand the damage done by extremism, radicalism, and disinformation. And I won't stand by while people in Washington take us down the same path. The Army core values teach honor, personal courage, and selfless service. That's what I'll bring to Congress. I hope you'll join me on my next mission.
Well, I wonder, I'd like to see a debate with those two because, again, there is misinformation on both sides. And it is what it is. Yeah, there we go. Well, yeah. I guess there's some silliness there, you know, silliness on both sides. But they're the ones that get all the play, the silliness. And you just got to, for me, I'm trying to prepare for, you know, a really bad day. And if the day is not that bad, then it's a win. It is really hard for me to get up in the morning being diabetic and being 52 years old. The body doesn't give in what it used to be. And there are plenty of people out there, just everybody says, like just about everybody on my Discord, like that I know on Discord, say that my show sucks and that I'm boring. Maybe I am. Jeez. Boring person. But that's the way it goes. Anyway, I guess if you find the show boring, it's kind of sad. You don't want to listen. But maybe you might find a sprinkle of truth. And then again, you might find it just stupid. Anyway, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And also, I would say visit our Rumble page. But our Rumble page, the link in there, not very good. I mean, I think I think there's some intent there. They don't want people going to Rumble, but that's the way it goes. Hey, like, subscribe, and remember, hey, prepare your day for the worst. Prepare that people are going to be cruel. It's going to rain. It's going to be extra hot. All those things. If it's summer, think that it's going to be excruciatingly hot. It's going to burn, and that people are going to be vicious and cruel. If it's going to be cold, it's going to be super cold. And then when it's not, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Anyway, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I got to get to work. Thank you for listening.